Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hard Park 703 channel. All right, so this is literally the day after I just installed the hood, and I just got home from work, and I'm gonna take advantage of at least like the hour and a half of sunlight that I've got left. I'm just gonna wash up the hood and everything. I'm gonna take those grills out, so then that way I can get them painted. I don't think I'm gonna paint them today, I'll paint them another day. But anyways, that way it'll allow me to wax the hood a lot better. So then that way I don't have to just stop where the grills are or whatever. I can actually, like, you know, get into those openings and really coat this thing. Let me show you all the stuff that I got, all the products I got, and then let me show you how dirty the hood is. So hopefully we can see a difference, like, you know, a before and after. So let me show you real quick. So obviously, I mean, it rained last night, but yeah, like, I mean, you can see, like, I mean, that's a ridiculous amount of pollen. Like, the whole car is covered in pollen. It's ridiculous. But anyways, so I'm gonna coat it all, and this thing should be ridiculously slick. And I definitely need that, especially if it's going to be out in the sun and everything for the shows and stuff, you know, and if it's not PPF'd right now. But yeah, so I'm just going to take these off real quick, and then let me show you. All right, so I already had the clean cut rubbing compound, so I'm going to start with that, you know, give it a nice coat and then buff it all out. Then I figured do a polishing compound right after that, you know, apply it, then, you know, buff it all out. And then I've got my wax, so we'll do that. And then after the wax, we'll finish off with this. So then that way I'll have layers and layers and layers of protection on it. So that should last me a good little while. I definitely want to get the paint corrected on the car, and get ceramic coating and then get PPF. I don't have enough money to PPF the whole car, but I'll start in segments, but definitely the hood. So until then, I think I should be fine with just this. So yeah, without more talking, let me get to it before that. So luckily it looks like the grills are just held on by, get my hand out of the way, sorry. Like these little, you know, aluminum clips. No, not even clips, you know. They're just bent little brackets. But yeah, so I'm gonna hopefully be able to, let me see. Oh yeah, that already moved. So yeah, I'm gonna get these off real quick. All right, so this little bracket already broke off. I'm pretty upset about that. Like, this was on there pretty cheaply. All these at least are nicely adhered to it, so none of those were loose, but this one definitely was. You can see that. So it was on there like that, you know? And so I need to be able to manipulate this, so I'm gonna have to glue this on. Probably have to JB weld it or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try, because obviously I need this. I don't want this part loose, you know. So that's frustrating. All right, I'm back. Took a quick pause for dinner, and I fell asleep at the dinner table because I'm exhausted. I'm doing this after work, and to know that I have 3 hours at least of buffing to do, I'm so tired. So I apologize for chewing and talking. I just had a crybaby, like those crybaby gum. Oh my, it's so good. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna apply the first layer, see how it comes out. I already dried it and everything, washed it and dried it. And so yeah, so let's see how it starts coming out and stuff. And I was also able to fix that what was it, that hook, that bracket piece that broke off or whatever. I don't know if it's gonna adhere well or whatever, but I used the JB weld that I had here. I hope it works. Yeah. Okay. So far I've done half of the hood with the like the harsher rubbing compound, and the hood looks like more dull. And I'm seeing like much more surface scratches and stuff like that, but I assume it's because it's digging in there or something. I mean, I can't be creating it. I'm using brand new applicators. Yeah, so like I've done this whole thing, like from this line right here over, and then I've done all this. I've done this one and then that one. Like, see, you can see like the blemishes right there and stuff. And I haven't touched that yet, but I mean, like, see, you can see like right here too. But yeah, so this is the one I'm using right now, and then I'll move on to the finer rubbing compound and stuff, and then I'll wax and stuff. So hopefully it starts clearing up. But yeah, so that's the process so far. So it's literally been exactly 1 hour, and I was able to apply the first coat and buff it all out. So it really is going to be, oh my God, but I have 3 different products. So that's going to be 4 hours. That's not going to be 3 hours. It's 9:35 right now. So, yeah, I'll be done just in time to not get enough sleep for work. But anyways, okay, so on to the next product, which is going to be this one. Tons of swirl marks and scratches with that rubbing compound. I mean, it's nice and shiny, but there's tons of swirl marks, which is really concerning. So I'm gonna add the next coat. Hopefully that starts rubbing things together, you know, like starts blending things away. So we'll see. It's actually a lot easier if the hood is up, by the way. I was reaching over and my neck was killing me because you're trying to like reach there without like touching your, you know, the bumper or anything, trying to hit the car and stuff like that. You know, I just might be a little, and I'm wearing like super soft like cotton sweatpants just in case. I just don't want to scratch any part of the car. So anyways, I'm gonna get to it. Okay, let me show you guys half and half. So I've got like, well, not half, but I got 1/3 of the hood with the polishing compound, and then the other half of the hood is with the rubbing compound. Sorry, 1/3 of the hood, whatever. But yeah, let me show you the difference. Okay, so I don't know if it comes out on camera, but at least this side of the hood is so much shinier than that one. Like that one's still dull. So this one's definitely got a higher shine to it, and a lot of the surface scratches have definitely like been diminished. And then as of like this body line right here, whatever, the cowl line over, that's the polishing one, and then this is like the duller rubbing compound. So you can see, like, you can, like, it's definitely, there's like a haze over it compared to this one. I don't know if it's coming out, but I'm telling you, like, this is so much shinier than that side. So third layer. Now I'm onto the wax. Definitely got rid of all the like surface blemishes and stuff. There's still some stuff in there, but very hard to see. So now that the wax is applied, like I've already wiped down the wax right here. There's still tons of wax right here, so I'm just kind of working my way, you know, buffing it out this way and then going down more towards the center. But yeah, okay, so the wax was the key. So the 2 rubbing compounds, they worked and everything, polished it up and stuff like that, but now the wax is definitely leaving a great shine. But then also it's definitely already like got rid of all those light surface scratches and everything. So I'm really happy with that. It's about 3 hours in, almost, like in another 25 minutes it'll be 3 hours in. So just trying to knock this out because I still got to do all of that, and then move on to the ceramic spray at the very end. So yeah, let me get back. Wax is done, and now on to the final stage. Let me show you how shiny at least the wax is, and then we're gonna move on to ceramic. I'm gonna use the zoomed out view, but this is a lot more like detailed. But yeah, the shine on this thing is insane. Just with, this is my favorite wax, like that right there. This is what dreams are made of. But yeah, like the shine on this thing is absurd. It's absolutely amazing. Like light swirl marks and stuff like that. I mean, it doesn't bother me as much as I always say, like it would have in the past. But this is super shiny. So now the last part, I'm gonna apply this, and that should definitely boost the glossiness of it. So let's give it a whirl. Oh my God! Oh, thank God it's closed. All right. Okay. Yeah. Finally done. It's 12:15. I started at 8:35, so less than 4 hours. The ceramic detailer, literally, you spray it and then you wipe it on with a microfiber towel, and then before it starts like hazing over, or starts drying for that matter, it's allowed to haze. Before it starts drying, you just use another microfiber towel and you just wipe it off. So luckily, I thought that was gonna take like another hour or whatever, but it literally took, I don't know, like 15 minutes to do
The hood's got all 4 layers now, so obviously just went in order, you know, and then the end result is fantastic. This thing is silky smooth, and it's completely protected now. Literally did every little crevice. And this thing just looks immaculate. Oh my gosh. Like it came out like a mirror finish. Even like the edges and stuff that I did, it came out just
so
beautiful.
Lastly, I guess I just got to close up the hood, and then I am done for the night. So I bring that up because of the fact that my hands are always super sweaty, including now, and so I'm gonna have to use a microfiber towel to close the hood, and I'm gonna have to do that every single time for that matter. But this hood, it didn't really feel like, when I was picking it up with Galen, it didn't feel much different than the stock Z06 hood. Like, they're both super lightweight, they're both fiberglass, but I'm telling you, I feel like now this one, like going up and down, this thing feels a lighter, at least on the, you know, like on the brackets here. So I don't know, maybe it might be a pound difference or something. It might just be in my head, but I'm telling you, this thing feels super lightweight. But I say that because of the fact that, like, when you push it down, it's difficult to get it into the latches because it doesn't have enough weight behind it. So you really got to push down on both sides. You're not going to crack anything or whatever, but you do got to put some force on it. And then you got to be careful when you're lifting it up. So like when you pop the hood, this thing just wants to fly up. So you just got to make sure you kind of hold on to it and stuff like that, because I feel like, you know, it could just fly up and, you know, just crack where it's mounted. So just something. Definitely, if you go with this hood, you can definitely hear some creaking every time you latch it down. So just be prepared for that. It always stops my heart every time I'm doing that. I'm like, oh, please don't crack. But look at this. Like, it looks even better with the hood down. Let me show you. All right, just look at that. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. Oh, it came out so good. I'm so happy with these products. I really wasn't sure at first. Like, I was like, oh, please let it come out really good. But man, oh, this thing came out just, oh, it's super shiny. It's super shiny, and that's still an understatement. Be kind of cool to run without any grills. It'd be extremely dangerous with things falling down there, but I don't know. It looks kind of cool. You can definitely see in there. However, might have a change of heart. Like, once it gets out of the garage and stuff like that, it actually might kind of look silly. But anyways, yeah, wow. Okay, that is amazing. I am super happy with this. Oh, that's definitely show quality right there. All right, so I'm gonna end the video there. It's 12:40. I still got to shower and get to bed and start my day with work. So that's exciting. But anyways, this chore, as cumbersome as it was, absolutely necessary, because if you can't get the ceramic coating on and you can't get PPF, then this is the, like, you know, second best option that you have or whatever. Just throw on tons and tons of coats on it, and so now it'll be protected and like sealed, you know. And only time will tell if it's going to hold up in the sun. I really hope so. I have a good feeling it probably will. And yeah, I'm really happy with that turnout. That looks so good. But all right, so anyways, I'm going to say good night. And if you like that video, go ahead and click that like button, hit subscribe. And I'll be filming, I guess, within, I don't know, like I guess next weekend. So like 6 days from now. So just stay tuned and you'll see some pretty cool cars. I've got tons of car shows lined up and stuff, and then I'll try to throw in some car parts mixed in. So like I say, car parts and then car show, car parts, car show. That's the plan. All right, my shoulders are on fire right now holding this thing up. I don't know how I'm going to sleep, if I'm going to sleep well. Anyways, all right, good night.